Yep, that was my ball. Ooh, welcome back to more No Man's Sky. Guys, I've got my Mio. It is almost the right color, but not really. Let's restart the timer. If you are lurking here and being more active in another stream or another gaming situation, that is fine by me. So if you need to lurk away. I will not be offended. Neither will my eye. Uh, it doesn't hurt really that much, unless I blink, and then it only hurts a little bit. No, you're a good bean, Squishy. No, you. No, we're a laid back stream. If other shit's going on, that is absolutely fine. And your face, bam, nailed it. I made ramen with roast beef slices on it for dinner. It was yummy. I had an interview today, and I'm not going to jinx it. I'm going to try very hard not to jinx it. MGet, hello, welcome on in. This goes to everybody in chat, because MGet reminded me. So there, neener. Let's just jump right into it. I did not do any more yard work today, for obvious reasons. Scrooge says Meerkat says hi, but they're playing with the cat. I can't compete with that. Nor should I compete with that. That's is this the new cat? I bet it's the new cat. He was a gooder boy today. Nice. Does that mean less screaming? It's the same cat. Excellent. Alright, so I want to go onto my freighter. Because the yard worked me. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Ooh. Should we sell some stuff? Yeah, let's sell some stuff. Those. And those. And that. And that. And that. I don't need that. And that. And then I'm going to end up needing that later. Probably. Don't need the meaty chunk. And Ember Lantern has redeemed 5 squats. 1 second. 1 second. And maybe we'll just give Ember Lantern some vile cortexes. Cortices. Vile cortices. Maybe. Yeah, that. And that. And I could probably use most of this other stuff. Not that. Not that. And not that. Okay. That gives us a little less nonsense. Also, we can move this. Let's just Starship. Okay. Hello, Meerkat. I hope the cat is being great. And Ember Lantern, hello, Ember Lantern. But also, oh, you want me to do butt squats for Squishy, huh? DJ, welcome on in. Hello. I got a little bit focused there for a second. Let's do some butt squats for Squishy. 5 squats for Ember Lantern. The Canada is strong in this stream. Indeed it is. Alright. Let's move this more so that my butt can be seen. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 squats for Ember Lantern. I hope you enjoyed. Squishy says I own the butt squats. Nice. I hope I haven't missed anybody coming in. If, like I said before, if you're going to another channel to do things like watch charity or participate in underwater shenanigans, that is fine. I'm just gonna be futzing around in No Man's Sky. The laziest play cat? Oh no. Alright. Let's go back to the freighter because there's some daily stuff I need to take, or not daily stuff, but some regular stuff I need to take care of. And you may notice I did start the subathon timer. Yeah, it was pretty warm here today as well. The air conditioning is on. Why am I going that way? Hold on. Did I? That's not what I want. This is what I want. Okay, I did. Good, good. Let's collect our stuff and things from our frigate missions. Lurk. Hello, Mosier. Welcome on in. Thank you for that lurk. DJ says, I don't know why I resubbed and there was no message. Are you doing it through mobile? Because mobile is a little bit wackadoo with Twitch. No, it was on your laptop. Interesting. Meerkat says, good news. I did the hangable laundry for Squishy because heat wave. Bad news. I now have a bunch of laundry hanging in the apartment. And that nice drying clothing smell. Mobile is butts, that's true. Ember says I'm eating some sweet tarts that have been sitting on my desk, and I'm reminded of Squishy. Because Squishy is both sweet and tart. So humid, yeah. Yeah, at least none of the ships are damaged. Knock on wood. Wow, this was a long one. Okay. Hey. We're gonna get more money. We're gonna get more money. And they totally sit on your desk. Yeah, I see that. Absolutely. Let's get stuff. Ooh, stuff. Remember, we've been using the... We've been warping with the freighter rather than with just my spaceship. So our collectors have been getting a lot of various different things because they've been in different systems. Meerkat says, Skippy, are you in the mood for a tarot pull? Giving or receiving? I don't mind giving out a tarot pull at the moment. I am very distracted, so the chaos energy will be strong. Take that however you will. Yes, nice. Let's see if we've got the fuel to... No, it's not I'm talking tarot, Squishy. Good lord. Although my mind is always in the gutter, that is a fact. That is an absolute fact. I cannot deny it, despite my desire to, just out of sheer contrariness. Alright, 1 card tarot pull for Meerkat. Ember Letter says he'd have to go up to achieve gutter. That's fair. Alright, let's pause this. And do this. Do we want the Dragon deck or the Watcher Angel tarot deck? Which one? I don't want to do my worst. I like you guys. I like you. I like Squishy, and I like D. I like the whole contingent up there. I don't want to do my worst. But yeah, which deck do you want? Watcher, Angel, or Dragon? Dragon, please. Okay. I will remove it from blocking my ever increasing forehead. And everybody likes the Dragon deck, 'cause they want to get smacked around. Alright, I'm shuffling. Do you want me to cut the deck when it comes time to? And Belinda says, I made sausages last night, so I already did my worst. No space pickle. Let's cut the cheese. There's a slight difference. It's really a technical difference, but it's there. Izzy, we already covered that, Izzy. Meerkat says cut it in thirds and pick the top card of the bottom third. Okay. Space Pickle says, I don't need you to cut the cheese. I will take it whole. Whoa! 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 What kind of stream is this? Whoa! Ember Lantern wears the cheese. It does not wear them. Alright, one more side shuffle. Then we'll cut into threes if I remember correctly. Yeah, cut it into thirds and then pick the top off the bottom third. So there's 2 and there's 3, and you want the top card off of the bottom third. There we go. Oh god, don't. Okay, I did not do 52 card pickup. Why is it always coins? So it's the Knight of Coins. If I remember, the last few have been Queens of Coins. But this is Knight of Coins. Feel free to gaze into the card. The coin, the pentacle, looks pretty tangled in the tree branches, in the dead or winter tree branches up there. And the knight looks, I don't want to say resting or injured, but definitely taking a pause. Let's see what the book has to say. The tiny book. I'm not using the big book. I do have the big book, but I'm using the tiny book. Good lord. I'm old, you guys. Here we go. Also, one of my eyes is literally filmy right now, so that's not helping me at all. A man who wants, oh Jesus, to develop the work side of his life. So, I'm guessing, just a wild guess, that this has something to do with the election, Meerkat. But this doesn't give us much answers. This is more like a status card. Like, this is what you're doing in the moment, where you're at. What's that? There's a heraldry up there too. I don't know if you can see the heraldry. It looks, I think it's a sword across horizontally? Oh, god damn it. Or it's just geometric shapes. I can't tell. It could be a sword across a shield, or it could be freaking line and circle across a triangle. No, I'm not going to herald you, Space Picker. Space Picker. That's your new name. It's Space Picker, because your name is not Harold. I think that's the goal. I think that's what's being fought for. And the coin is that it's a practical matter. Meerkat says it actually gives a lot. Wild guess. Yeah, right? That's so weird that it might be about that. Okay. Well, I'm glad that that helps a little. Elections are closing tomorrow at noon. Well, I have my fingers and toes crossed. So there, neener neener. I am biased. And if anyone is wondering, I'm pro Meerkat. Yeah, I'm not going to close that right now. I'm going to deal with that later. Otherwise, we'll be here all day.
They're indestructible, and they're everywhere.
Hey, thank you for gifting that sub, Izzy, and adding that time. And why does the subscribers goal say 24? Oh, I know why. It's June 3rd. All of those original... The subathon's been going for a month. So all of those original subs from May 3rd, the birthday stream, are now expired. I don't know, should I change the goal or not? Yeah, gift subs get... Yeah. They've all of those subs from May 3rd expired. So, there's that. Oh well, I'm not terribly worried about it. We'll figure something out. Alright, back to game. Emperor Lantern, that is... I did not need to know that. Meerkat says, you may have just created a perpetual motion machine. I may have. It's true. And for some reason, when I said that, my brain immediately went to Twuwov. Alright, let's see if we got... Alright, what else have we got? We'll do a trade expedition. Trade, obviously. And we're going to send a support ship with you. And then a balanced expedition. We're going to send exploration and the support ship. Launch it. And I guess we do have to do one of these combat patrols, so let's do the big one. And launch it. Alright. Space Pickle says, you've got me feeling motion. I don't know what song that's actually from. So now, Izzy says, so now I need to get ready for Kegel stream. He said he's going to actually stream. I've got to make sure I'm there to keep the sub from sinking. Good luck with that, because Cool Eagle's driving, so you're definitely sinking. Like, that is not something that you're going to have a choice in. Alright, let's go sell some more stuff. Since Travis will join us when he gets home, I have to be in a separate room. Oh, interesting. Alright. Radon we can move. Why do I have 11 glass in there? Wait, do I have anything I need to get rid of in here? Or is it just on the other part? I think it's just in the other part. But right now... Oh, let's expand the freighter. Don't you talk back to me, motherfucker. Let's go expand the storage size of our freighter. Since we have one of those now. Add additional storage. I think we're good on cargo for now. Let's add up here. Deploy expandable bulkhead. Alright. We're doing a lot better. We often repair and dock before the mobs drag us down. That's difficult to imagine. I don't know about that, Izzy. If I can accept that as truth. Oh wait, we do want to sell the methane because I think we've got more methane than we can handle. Yeah, we've got a full slot of methane. Let's put the radon in here. Or do we have a full slot? We have a full thing of radon. We could sell our one radon. Fantastic. Alright. Let's do this. We're going to sell. Why are you staring at me while I'm selling? It's unsettling. Sell the one radon. I gotta put the glass away too. I don't know why I'm carrying around glass. Probably from a base I took apart. Methane. And then we switch over to the freighter inventory. Oh, 8 million. 8.2 million. Nice. Creative anomalous armor. Humming materials 2 million. Viking daggers I could actually use some of. Hold on. Let's go over here. Take those Viking daggers. Go to curiosities. Oh, I see. You could use that many of them. Alright, so we'll put that there, and then we'll also sell off, or store away rather, this and the glass. So we go to upgrades. Didn't I have, no, I had a spot for maps, didn't I? There it is. And then we're going to take the glass. That was also on hand. Yeah, there you go. Okay. 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 That's not it. Okay. Obviously, this is fine. Kev. Yes, it's Nomansky. Hello, Kev. Ember Lantern says, again, I say, ew, No Man's Sky. Why? 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 Why do you say ew? I'm enjoying myself. Ember Lantern. Jeez. Oh, speaking of which, Cool Eagle just went live. Why not? Fine. 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 Save again. Let's warp. That seems, what are those? What do the bullets mean? What do the bullets mean? Guys, what do the bullets mean? Let's find out. Orc stretch. So, conflict level is gentle? Then why were there bullets? Chongo 318, your frigates. Oh, they're not bullets, they're frigates. So I warped to one of the systems my frigates are in. Ah, thank you for that, Chongo. I appreciate it. Emberlander says, oh, so I basically spent today finally figuring out that the massive overcomplicated piece of software that my team exists to support is actually completely unnecessary, and with a few weeks' work we could just kill it all, and then my team ceases to have a purpose. Oh no, indeed, Squishy. That is exactly where my brain was going. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I was looking for, that's right, I was looking for not this, stellar corruption detected. I don't know what that is, but I want to find out. So we're going to go check out this moon. But it's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the brood. The vile brood. It's vile and it's a brood. The software is burning 400 grand a month. Oh no. Are you sure it's, and I hesitate to say this word, but redundant? Not counting salaries. Oh no. I hate everything about that. Everything. Alright, so that's the moon, which I can't even see behind the mark, but we're heading towards it. Wow. Wow. Ember Lantern. In better news, I have an interview on Thursday. Oh, no. Oh, that's good, I guess. If you leave, recommend me for your old job. I did have an, I don't know if you saw in Discord, but I did have an interview today. I will be sending a follow-up thank you note tonight after stream. Is it Tiny Little Moon? On the team that's about to become... Listen, it's not like I haven't been there before. I don't think it won't. That's fair. That's fair, Ember Lantern. I mean, a couple months of salary is a couple months of salary. Alright, now we get to find out what stellar corruption is. Maybe? Oh, Lord. Maybe I should actually get down to the surface before I take that sharp... Well, there's definitely storms here. Why would you... I just said to stream, to chat. Why would you do that, game? Alright, so we've been on planets like this before, but I'm failing to see what's so corrupted about it. Izzy says, sorry, I'm off to help Kegel alive. I'll try and keep up with you via mobile. That's appreciated, but not necessary. Like, what about this place is so very corrupted? Okay, so this root structure is parasitic. Like... But those are just some burbs. Like, I'm not seeing a whole lot here that's corrupted. Solar, whatever solar corruption means. Like... Oh, hey, hold on. Let me scan you! More lizard burbs, maybe. I don't know what those are. Ammonia deposits. Ammonia, sodium. Like, it's not bad. Sodium, copper. That's good. Copper. Oh, vigilant stone. Does that mean that we're on a, hold on. Really? Alright, F that. We're just gonna go that way. Like... Oh, look, now I can tag it. So there's ruins here. If there's a vigilant stone, that means there's ruins here, right? And Berlin says, see, in a world that made sense, I would go to the company and lay out how I can save them. Back of the envelope, $8.4 million a year, and say, so give me half of 1 year of that, and I'll be on my way after it's done. And then I'd immediately retire. Instead, if I stay, I'll do the work, won't get a bonus, and will likely get laid off. That is generally... What in the fuck? Mining fee. Is it not hitting it? It's right there. Alright, I'll go around then. That's fine. Relentor says, so would it be wrong of me to just not tell them? Oh, that is an interesting quandary. What? Okay, there's no ruins anywhere. But there's this vigilant stone just chilling. 2 of them! Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, this one disappeared. Alright, where are you? There's a couple... There's... Okay. Ah, hello. I already reloaded. Why are you having to reload? I did that earlier. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Womp. I missed. Womp. There we go. Is there another one? No. But there's still the vigilant stone tag. That's fine. We can untag that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I guess I cannot untag that? Alright. Alright, so let's summon the ship, and we'll head out. Space Beagle says, not when your job is on the line. No, it would not. Space Beagle says, you can consider it when the next job pans out. That's a good point. Melinda says, my boss... Well, not my boss. The boss I had for 1 week before they hired a no-experience idiot instead. Oh my god! With the first boss, he's pretty cool. I might tell him on my way out the door so he can decide what to do with it. He's high enough up in the company, he might be able to use it to get some credit. Nice. All right, let's let's head back to the freighter and check out a different system. I've been a little bit twitchy today since the interview. Very much like it's been hard to focus on one thing, but I've been like shifting my focus like a lot. Like very easily distracted by shiny today. Emberland says, but in reality, my tism won't let me see that as anything but dishonest. So yeah, I'm gonna tell them probably. All right, you know what though? Whatever you decide to do, Ember Lantern, I support you. There's my living frigate, the Leviathan. It's very much in my oh so humble opinion, because we all know how humble I am. Corporations are by default evil. So, and since they're not people, they are not owed the same considerations that people are owed. Are those names for... Is that a name for the cat? Approved, said it. GG says, I'm really into Resmodius. Nice. Alright, we've got 3 planets here. Redacted planet. Fantastic. I'm not going to be tempted by your planet's wiles. It's not happening. Amadeus. Space Pickle. The system was named Fucklad? What? It is. Erica Fucklad 13. Just like my settlement is named Fucko's Village or whatever. M. Rasmodius. Wizard. You're calling a cat a wolf, Squishy? I don't know how that settles with me, honestly. I mean, it had nothing to do with me. But, seriously. It seems insulting to the cat. What do you mean hyperdrive has no fuel? How frickin' rude. I need some more hyperdrive. C-class. Not great. Red stellar bodies, green stellar bodies, supercharged for blue stellar bodies, supercharged, uncapped yet stabilized fusions. Okay, that's good. That's the range. Range 50. That's There's some upgrades there that can be replaced. T-loop is, and I know, am I pronounced? I'm guessing the P is the P silent, so it's more like loop. Is it cute? Yeah, is an endearment way to call an animal or child. I see. Is it a silent P? We really need to know about silent Ps. Did I don't think I went there. So all the systems I've been to recently have names on them. So if it doesn't have a name on it, if someone hasn't put a ring on it, I can go there. The P is silent. Congrats. Thanks, DJ. Ember Lantern, I wasn't asking about your P. Say you a voice clip? Of course you did. Well, I don't have it set up for the, desktop stuff to... Well, I might. Hold on. Okay, so that's that. Let's see if this comes through.
It's like TSI.
So the way that you pronounce that is tsilu. The P is silent, and tsi is a very shortened version of petit, which is small. So, so yeah, tsilu, and you can possibly hear the cat meowing in the background.
I can hear the cat. Glorious, but also, so the TI, when you pronounced it, sounded very much like the Japanese TSU, the tsu, but with an I. So, hold on. Tsilu, I think you said?
It's like TSI.
And tsi is a very shortened version of petit, which is small.
Right.
So
right. We would say petite here in English, but because French doesn't pronounce everything, you said it's petit.
Yeah, tsilu. And you
Tsilu.
can possibly hear the cat meowing in the background.
No, it'd be pati. Ember Lantern, not petite. Petite is the American way to pronounce it. So yeah, tsilu. Okay, cool. All right, let's go scan. Now that we're here, let's go scan. Oh wait, it's been a month. And I only screwed up once. After today, I can mispronounce French words on purpose again. I didn't promise us to mispronounce French. That's true, Ember Lantern. You did not. That's true. But I only have till the end of today. What do you mean, Squishy? What do you mean? I can't do that because I have one more day before I could do that. Okay, that's fine. I will not do that. It's a lot. Lost green planet. A lot of planets in the system, but none of them are what I'm looking for. That's good, Squishy. I don't understand why those two things would be related. I don't know what you mean. That's not what I was going to say. I appreciate you volunteering the information, but that's not what I was going to say. Also, we should check for another mercenaries guild to see if we could get rid of these you know, broodmother brains. You misspeaking French is torture. Oh no. Ember Lantern says you decided to keep me as a friend, so evidence is to the contrary. Ember Lantern, quit talking bad about my friend. Anyway. Let's see. Nope, not here. Let's go check the space station out and see what it's got. Squishy says, Ember Lantern, me liking being cratered is not linked to masochism. I mean, unless I'm pretty sure it's if I got close to the mic is what would crater Squishy, not me mispronouncing French. I would not say that that's objectively true. I would disagree with that, Ember Lantern. Being friends with you is not a literal pain. Neener, so there, suck it, Trebek. I'm not doing my job. What the hell, Ember Lantern? What the hell? Right, that's what I was saying, Squishy. We're on the same page. And it is not. It's a trade guild. God bless America. Cheese and crackers. But because it's white light in here, you get a good view of how the ship looks. Looks really good in this station. Also, so does my outfit. My robot outfit. Look at the chrome tubing. Look at that. Oh, so good. So good. And the rotating gears, engines, and the turbines, and the riveted plating. It's good. You'll rivet my plating. Listen, despite my best efforts, I still am not a robot, so... Or any other being which I would rather be than, especially right now in this reality, in this timeline, freaking human. With bad knees. Meerkat. No, you should not send me... Wait, more? That implies you sent me some to begin with. What do you mean? What is happening? I don't recall rivets, not nails. You know, I appreciate the technical correctness. Because as Futurama has taught us, or Futurama if you prefer, being technically correct is the best kind of correct. Snow tent system. Snottent. It's the snottent system. Snot in the system. We got... Nope. 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 And nope. I think we need to start going to some rarer systems, like some greens and some blues and some purples. Oh, I should check out the space station before we leave. Wait a minute, I wonder, hold on. Can I just teleport to the space station in the current system and not have to get in my starship? Is that a thing I can do? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Squishy says, send me the robot porn Ember Lantern. I know someone that might like it. Is it Kettle? Is it Kettle? Alright, so space stations, previous system. Infused monolith plinth. Habash Prime. That was the starting system. That's my starting system. Clearance not granted. Clarence. Settlement administration turn. Oh, is in that system. Okay, but it doesn't. Some pirate ones. I don't know what that symbol means. I guess that's just all the other stations. I just haven't been paying attention. Your face is a starting system. Bam! Nailed it. Face and bam. That's what you get. You get a face bam. Wait a minute. So I don't think I can actually... I'm not seeing that I can actually get to the space station in this system. Probably because I haven't visited it yet. So I do have to go there initially in my ship. In my ship! To the ship! Oh my goodness! That's not up to me. Alright, let's go to the space station. Oh, it's this way. What am I doing? I'm ignoring the markers on my HUD. And... there we go. Oh, there's a lot of ships in this station. Interesting. Is it a mercenary station? Oh, look. No, that's Viking. No, it's a trade station. Oh. Back to my ship, or my freighter. It's upside down. Why'd you warp it upside down, ship? Why'd you do that? You can clip through all the things. Nope, that's... They should have them on both sides. Okay. Oh, now we need to warp out of here. Alright, let's try a rarer system like this purple one right here. That's not a purple... Oh, I was deceived! I was deceived! God. Fine. Related says my butt may already be there. It would explain why I have nothing but a flat spot. Alright, lots of planets. Nope. Nope. There it is! Vile brood detected. How about that one? How about that one? Nope. How about that one? Nope. So we're going to go here and put a mark on it so that we can see it from our ship. And then we're going to the planet. We're going to kill more vile brood. Because we can. And we need helmets. 3 more helmets. Alright, where is this way? Doop a doop a doop boop boop a doop 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 a doop doop. Did it lie? Is it lying? Oh, is it on the other side of this planet? Maybe? It's not behind me, is it? He's standing right behind me, isn't he? That's not it. See, it says right... no, hold on. Right there. However... Okay, there we go. Ew, what the f... No! Why? Chat! Damn it! Ember Lantern, you're not supposed to be eating candy. Oh, your sugar was 67. Okay, that's fair. Okay, fine. Let's talk to this trader. Seeks Tuno and Alecno Notors. Wow, that's a lot of words I don't know, but which is weird because I generally know a lot of those words. I don't need any of this. Thank you, though. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, less than 70 is bad. It is absolutely bad. It's when you start to, like, diabetic coma territory. You are supposed to eat candy yes. Let's not have any diabetic comas today, or honestly any other day. Please and thank you. You could pay at the second window. Time to scan. Ooh, it's a T-Rex planet. Ish. Ooh. Okay, we can do that. We can do that, Squishy. Alright, let's go to fauna. So we have this guy with the feathers and the bill. Or we have this guy with the absolutely tiniest head ever generated by an RNG. I'm thinking this one. Squishy, what do you think? The tiny head one. Okay. Let's rename this one. Like that? Is that how the capitalization is done? Is this how the capitalization is done, Squishy? Yes. Okay. There we go. Now someone's gonna come here and be like, but fucking why? Alright. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, we've got a little bit of time left on that. Oh, hi, you're trying to attack me. That seems unwise. But they are, yeah, it's definitely T-Rex, apex predator, hyper carnivore. It doesn't know that I am made of metal, which is terribly sad for it. Oh, hello. That's a hostile creature coming to my way. Looks like there's a bunch on this planet. So... not seeing any grubs yet. That's it, we're fighting. I mean, I like pickles.
Toxic protection falling. Units received. Technology recharge.
How are bushes surviving on this world? Holy cow. That seems like you'd think those politicians would have stayed on Earth. Oops. I want to go to bed, but I have to wait for my laundry. Oh, hold on. I've got another aggressive creature trying to get to me. Is not dissuaded by first, second, or second shot, but definitely dissuaded by third shot. Okay, can we find a grub now? Oh, lightning. Great. Okay. I would like un grub, por favor. Cam! Cam! Hi! Hi, Cam. Cam, I missed you. Lots of Angie creatures on this planet. Lots of Angie creatures. This one, I'm gonna go ahead and take. Alright, here we go again. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Hi. Goodbye.
Units received. Units received.
Just here for a few. Juanito woke you up. Oh, Juanito. Come on now. Jeez Louise. Oh! We got ourselves a juicy grub.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Bye! Ooh. Hello, brood mama. I've got Angie animals and vile insects going for me, but they don't appear to be actually hitting me, so I'm all good for a moment. Not sure how I lucked out, but I'm gonna take it. Yay! We got her. Got another Vile Cortex. But we did not get a helmet. Explode indeed. Whoa, crotch hair? What in the world? What? Is that Hitman from Ember Lantern? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Every time. No spear and magic helmet. What do you mean spear? We need to find another grub.
Toxic protection falling.
Man, I already recharged that. You don't know what you're on about? Fair enough. Fair enough, Ember Lantern. I can respect that. I can also relate. Screw you, Hazardous Flora. And you... And you... Well, hello. That is... Are you a Triceratops? Are you close to a Triceratops? You appear to be pretty close to a Triceratops. Neat. Cam says I was thinking about Bugs Bunny with Spear and Med. Oh, from the musical. Yes. The opera thing. Good call. Don't. Just why? Why? Fine. Ooh.
Units received.
I'm sorry, these trees are carnivorous? Yeah, they're carnivorous. Usum, hello. You're calling space PETA? Yeah, please do. Get these angry beasts under control. I need a grubby grub. Where are the grubs? Where are the grubs today? Ah, is that the same as what was over here? Yes. And yet, no grubs. Only darkness. Only Zool. Space pick. What? People are eating of the tasty animals. Yeah, I'm probably just going to refine it all down into carbon anyway. I think you could still do that with animal meat. Don't come after me. Oh, docile. This one's docile. Okay. You're a Hugh station. I don't. Oh man, where'd the? Oh, there it is. What was that noise? It was me being incredibly silly. Is what that noise was. And Brother just says, okay, I'm going to go check my laundry, and if it's not dry, I'm probably going to go to bed anyway. That's a future Ember's problem. Alright, Ember, I hope you have a good night. What is this? We got a, is this a trade hub? It's a data store. Oh no, it is a trade terminal. Decommissioned circuits. I don't want any. Thanks though. I will take this. Zaliser, welcome on in. Hello. And I will take all the goodness that is in all of these things. Because treasure. He had to deal with an expired SSL cert on my streaming server today, so that was fun. For various values of fun. Alright. Do we have any tasty grub? Oh, we got a grub, everybody. That's not what I wanted. You can't tag prematurely, you guys. Alright, let's... Are you kidding me? Alright, let's reload. And shoot the grub. Alright, where's the brood mom? Where's the brood mom? There she is. Let's get back here. Shoot the butt! Shoot the butt! Oh no, the brood's actually attacking me this time. Shoot the butt. You're being so rude. Listen, how about that? Incoming meteor shower. Fantastic. That was meteors, you guys. In my face. Meteors. So good. There's one. Did it hurt the broodmother? I doubt it. Reload, please. It's almost like these things are bullet sponges. It's almost like they're designed to be taken on as a group. And a toxic rainstorm. I love it here. Favorite planet. Yeah!
Toxic protection. Falling.
Another vile cortex. Extreme localized toxicity. Alright then. Fine. Fine.
Energy recharge.
Alright. Meteor, I barely even know her. So yeah, let's encrypt for the win, I would guess. Where's the ship? Because I was going in the opposite direction of the ship in general. So there's the ship, so I need to go this way. In a toxic rainstorm, which is my favorite. Freaking hostile aminals. How dare. That's a hostile plant. You gonna come at me, T-Rex? I wouldn't advise it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Units received.
Gotta scan the bush. Alright, let's scan and see. Really? Come on. There we go. Look for a worm. Scanner recharging. Oh, it went. It did go off. Okay. Why are there no grubs, you guys? All I need is a tasty, juicy grub. So freaking rude. Scan that. You know what? I have never heard a complaint about my bush scanning. Really? Is that what you've decided? Okay. Goodbye. Oh. Well, we've reached the edge of the island. The coast, you might say. Take the rusted metal. Alright, let's do another scan. And look for a tasty grub. Anywhere in the near vicinity. Grubless. Grubless, I say. You can try. It will not go well for you, animal. Okay. Goodbye. What are you? Oh, where did you go? That was a plant creature and it just decided to go straight to hell. There it is again! What do you mean I've already scanned these guys? That's flora and fauna right there. Did I not go to the sector navigate? I think I did. But it's okay because I'm not looking for any sector navigation beacons. I'm looking for juicy grubs. Feel down liver. What is this, dwarf fortress? Oh hell no! This has got graphics. Oh hell no!
Toxic protection. Falling.
You know what? Thanks. There's really nothing over there. Just a whole bunch of nada. A whole bunch of zilch and zero. That way? Really? Alright, well then let's head into it. Why not? Because I don't believe it. That's why. Checking in while Kegel juggles. Hello, Izzy. Welcome. What is that? Oh, that's a deuterium plant. Okay, that's what that is.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
About
Toxic protection.
frickin' time. Okay. Why is it so hard to find frickin' grubs? You know what I am gonna do though? What I am gonna do is eat this plant and go, baby, go! Oh no. Here we go. That worked. Look at all these hazardous plants. Oh, maybe it was just the one. Nope, there's one. Called it. And there's another one. What if? And hear me out, chat. I have forsaken Kegel to watch Skippy instead. Oh no. I mean, you don't have to forsake anybody, Zalister. You watch what you want to watch, my friend. Do you know, enjoy whatever stream you're gonna enjoy. Floating crystal, huh? All the way that way. Or, oh boy, juicy grub. You kidding me right now? You're not stalking me, sir. Did I not ping the frickin' grub? There it is, it did. Okay. Alright, so this one's just, so I need to reload. I need to reload. I guess I just reloaded. Alright, well let's recharge our this. And then let's yeah, do that. Oh, now I could have reloaded. Vile brood, you don't in this neighborhood? But we have an HOA. Oh no. What is... I bet you it's these assholes right here. Dead. Where's the other one? Dead. Nice try. Nice try, bugs. You know what? Eat one of those. It's something just real gross about the way she, oh Lord. Oh God. I don't like that. Reload, please. There's the other guy. Hi. Oh, I'm out of paralysis mortars. Oh no. Cool. Cool story. There we go. What'd I get? Another Vile Cortex. But no helmet? That's 3. We're supposed to get a helmet. How dare they RNG in my No Man's Sky? Let's that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's see if we can find another grub right off the back. Oh no, my cook gave birth to a baby girl. What? The hell are you talking about? Alright, I mean, we could go to the floating crystal. That's fine. Oh, Dwarf Fortress. Okay. I've literally never played the game, Salser. Literally. Really? Keep your shit to yourself. Nope, they're not gonna. We'll just use the mining beam. It's fine. They'll get mad. And I'll laugh. It'll be fine. Yeah? How's that feel? Probably not very good. Well, I figured there are baby dwarfs in Dwarf Fortress. That makes sense. I just don't have any attachment to Dwarf Fortress because I've never played it or wanted to because of the lack of... because of the ASCII, really. Grizzly, hello. Hello. Definitely the searching for the vile broods. And you know, the delicious little slugs. The little sluggy guys. The slug. Listen. They're squishy. No, wait. Squishy's in chat. Oh, Lord. Why did I do that? Grizzly, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. / time zone. The ASCII version is the legacy version. They have actual sprites now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. That sure seems to be the case. Really? Really? You're a plant animal. And you came at me like that? Well, maybe it wasn't you. Hold on, there's another one. He's trying to navigate the... Oh, you're fast! And dead. EST, yeah. I'm also in the Eastern time zone. Just started No Man's Sky a couple days ago and I'm loving it. Great. I'm glad to hear that. So as you know, the bugs get more intense usually either with multiplayer or right after an update has gone out. Just so you know. Because it is inevitable, Mr. Anderson. Salazar, thank you for being pedantic. You have satisfied our pedantry quota of the evening. Thank you so much. I am a fellow pedantic enjoyer. Alright, let's see if we can get a... oh, right over there. Tasty, juicy grub. For some insect foot shoostin', which is what we're gonna do. Ah! It's fine. Everything's fine. You're 7 hours in and still have the same ship. Yeah, I mean, I used the same ship for weeks. My goal right now is to fill out. I do not have the Vile Brood helmets, and I'm trying to pick up all the Vile Brood helmets. But also, I can't stop scanning because scanning's fun. What the fuck was that? Alright, so get ready. Are we ready? Oop, that's not what I wanted. But it'll probably be easier if I get rid of some of these hazardous flora while I'm jumping. Are we getting another storm? Ugh.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let's switch over to our scatter blaster. Our shotgun, if you will. Where is she? There she is, Brood Mama. Pumping out that brood. Exoskeleton, you've got nothing on me. I could actually shoot the thing I'm aiming at. Oh! And the frickin' animals on this planet are hostile. So that's fun. Aside from the bugs that Mama over here creates, which are enough of a pain already. Oh God, hello. Come on, there we go. Okay. Okay, chill out. It's not necessary. Trust me. I'm a professional. Brood Mama go umph, umph, umph. I mean, it does... She does seem to make some interesting motions as she is spitting out her brood. That's true. I saw you coming up behind me. Jerk. Probably another one or two behind me. Yep. Can we reload, please? Now. Okay, now we're reloading. Okay. You know what? Why am I shooting at the ones that aren't anywhere near me? The world will never know. Alright, okay. Okay, localized toxicity storm on top of it. Fantastic. My favorite flavor of oatmeal is extremely localized toxicity storm. I see you. Stay over there. Well, I shoot your mom. There we go. Valve Cortex, give me a helmet. Give me a helmet. It's supposed to be 1 in 3. Izzy says, okay, I died. First time in a while. How are you doing? Just slaughtering brood moms. Like you do. Thanks for that follow. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy our particular varied flavors of nerdery around here. Where in the hell? Okay, so we're going this way, generally speaking. in search of more juicy grubs. And we're going to use these to help. Jetpack surge! Ooh, info stone. Gotta get our words. Again, huh? Oh, hey, look, somebody's frigate is on a mission here. Cool. I'm just happy it's not clipping through the planet. Seriously? We got oh, juicy grub, you guys. Now we're talking. Don't even start with me. So when you kill the juicy grub, or when you kill the brood mothers, wow, really? Okay, you're gonna die, and you're gonna die.
Toxic protection falling.
I wanted to do this before I did the grub. Oh, there's 2 grubs here. This is the one I tagged, so we'll do that one first. Let's recharge our this thing, our toxicity thing. Tom, yep, subathon's still going. We're getting real low though. We're getting real low. Hi, Tom. Welcome on in. Also, we're gonna do that and then shoot some bugs. Hi, big bug. I need to get around behind you so I can shoot your butt. How about that? Butt shoosting all day long. Exoskeleton. Oh, I see you. There we go. Really? Listen. Have you heard of the concept of not being rude? Because I don't think you have. I don't think any of you guys have. Maybe your brood mom should have taught you that. Fuck. Jeez Louise. Hey, there's another knowledge stone down there. Honestly! Right? You're just watching your lava lamp. That's great, Tom. I'm so glad you're happy with your lava lamp. It is pretty spiffy. Come on, just die. I see you. Don't think I don't. I just need to reload. There we go. And you. And you. Yo, mama's so broody. That's just... She might be goth? Is that where you're going with that? Or emo, I suppose? Is that where you're going with that, Zaliser? Alright, we got more broodlings. What? You mean the shotgun thing doesn't do well at long range? What do you mean? What do you mean? But it's my favorite gun. And I'm using up so much ammo. I have too much ammo. Hey! Biocortex. And... This is Lesai. I'm Lesaiing. Rude. But luckily, we should have another grub right here. There was a second grub, unless I shoosted it. Nope, it's right over there. Hazardous plants are big old jerk faces. Alright, have fun, Izzy. Alright, let's go back to our... We are all reloaded. Cloaking device. Probably the cloaking device. Goodbye. Gotta go around behind her again. In the water this time. And I have local aminals on my case. Good, good. That's fine. Where'd you go? There you are. Can I just shoot the brood mama, please? Getting a lot. Oh God, why? How dare? Nice try. I was invisible. This will be the one. I feel it. Thank you. I feel it. Deep in the cockles of my heart. You might call it the subcoccular region. Because I call it that because I'm a big nerd. But you might also call it that. Off my case. Thanks, computer. Thank you. The brood is spawning. God bless it. No, it already spawned. What are you talking about? It's right there. Ugh, stay in the water. Oh my goodness, what did I just tell your brother? Stay in the water. Got it. Nothing. It's butts. Your face is butts, Salazar. Bam, nailed it. Nothing. Hi, Cranky. Wait, oh, I thought I saw Cranky in there. Nope, I did not see Cranky. It could be broken, and what that means is that we need to find another planet. Alright, let's summon the ship. Squishy says the cat has declared it's bedtime. Good night, everyone. Good night, Squishy. What time is it? Okay. That is a demanding cat. Cool ship. Reminds me of a ladybug. Thank you. I liked the tubing, like the chromed out tubing, and I liked the a lot of the engine plating is chromed out, and you can see the gears and the wires and the rotating jets. Reminds me, when you see the front end, hold on, so let's, the front end reminds me of like a 1940s 1950s roadster. So, and also I'm really a fan of black and purple in general, so it works out for me. But thank you for the compliment, Grizzly. Meerkat says he really is. He went to the bed and yelled. Nice. Alright, let's... Disaster. Ship cell blank. Unknown entity assists with repairs. Sure. I don't... What do you need? Oh, antimatter housing? Yeah, I got that. And nanites. Korvac standing nice, and nanites. Good night, Meerkat. Also, if you hit exclamation point NMS in chat, you can get my No Man's Sky friend code if you're interested. I have way too much of everything because I've been playing this since about 2017, 2018. So, and this is my second save ever. So, hit me up if you ever need something. And I'm online. I'm not online often off of stream, but sometimes I am. I have a family and stuff, so lots of stuff going on. All right, we're going to a different system. We're gonna go to that purple system we wanted to go to last time, but got tricked out of. It's called Monkia. Perfect. Perfect. It's crazy when this game came out, I was still a teenager. I'm 25 now. Well, now my veins are full of coffee and dust. Thank you. Thank you. It's a whole different game. It's a whole different game. Alright, let's go over here. No, we just... Skippy, why? Why? I need to go scan for the planets. Yeah, every single update has been free. While they're still a small team, they update regularly after the big updates. They iterate and put out bug fixes and all like that. They're very... And there's likely an update on the way because Sean, what's his last name? Anyway, not Spicer. No microtransaction. Not Hannity, no. Absolutely no microtransactions. That's right. Space Pickle, for the love of God, why? Yeah, Murphy. Thank you, Grizzly. Freaking trolls in chat. Space Pickle. Yeah, he put out a Murray. That's what it is. It's Murray. Anyway, he's moved over to Blue Sky and he put out a bacon update recently, and then he put out another update in reply that said 3 bacons. So either the police are going to be added, or it's something else entirely. Yeah, bacon strips. He always uses an emote to announce an upcoming update. It's always an emote. I don't know why. Oh, this is purple. Yeah, we went to purple. That's right. Nothing here. Okay. Let's find another system. Pigs in space. We'll probably find out tomorrow morning. Yeah, I don't know, man. Tomorrow is Wednesday, but I'm going to be on the road a lot of tomorrow. So, I do not know. Alright, let's find a system we haven't been to yet. What about... Hyperdrive has no fuel. So offensive. How freaking dare you actually use your fuel? I'm out? Wow, okay. Can I build hypercores? What do I need to build hypercores? Because they are better than regular... I can build regular ones, but they're not nearly as good. Here we go. Antimatter and Storm Crystal. Perfect. Alright, how many can I make? 7. Okay, cool. I guess that used up all of my Storm Crystals. Well, now I know, and knowing is half the battle, Yo Joe.
Technology recharge.
It's usually the day before oh, I see. Yes. So this is an A class, and I have expanded it over the years. Also, you may notice black and purple. It's a bit of a theme. And you can use nanites to color your ship. Just so you're aware, if you get a freighter that is a higher class than the one you've already got, like you come upon a freighter, like you rescue it, or it's available for purchase, when you transfer over, it's supposed... last I knew, anything you've built on the freighter and the stuff in the inventory transfers over. But increasing the space on your freighter is pretty difficult. It requires the rarest expansion module that exists in the game. So I just added one more. This one I just added at the beginning of stream. Because I came upon one somehow. I can't even remember how I got one. I think they're called bulkheads. Cargo bulkheads, maybe? Something like that. But also, yeah, my starship I made S-Class, so it's got a bunch of space as well. And I spent probably about 1.5 billion units on expanding its storage because I got impatient and I have too much money. So, and my multi-tool is maxed out for space. Again, these you have to go searching for to find one in a color scheme that you enjoy or the shape that you want. Lots of ghost freighters. No, I just have the one ghost freighter. Because this is still haven't taken my first free freighter. Only rescued 2 so far, but both C class. One a juicy A and S class. Go for that A. I have never, ever found an S class freighter. And if you, well, there is an actual limit. We hit Space Pickle and I were I think there were some people doing dupes in the space anomalies. They were using bugs to duplicate items, and they gave us enough that we actually maxed out. Like the unit, the variable that holds units, it maxes out at 4.2 something billion. So you literally cannot go above that. And we maxed it out. Yeah, you did. You start another save because you're like, I think this is not fair. I, however, kept my cheaty extra money. And, but yeah, Starship storage, if you just purchase it straight up, is ridiculously expensive. So if you ever have something that you need to spend to get rid of money, that's where you put it. Yeah, the cheaty dupe days. Yeah, I mean, it still happens. I think that bug still works, but I don't do it personally. We got a syrupy nectar. When did I get that? All right, we'll sell it. I don't do cooking. I mean, he's a robot. Why would I cook? Meat. Oh, I need to expand the glowing mineral, though. We'll probably sell a lot of that, too. Raw steak. Viking daggers. Korvax casings. Alright, 13! Let's get this recycling first. Processing all of them. Alright, so we got a bunch to sell. These need to go. The gold is going to go in this. That's not what I wanted, but okay. So that should have all gone in the starship. Yeah, the deuterium and the gold. I think that I need to sell that one. Let's get to selling. The all-seeing eye of capitalism. Woo! That's never gonna get old for me. Robot dude, oh my god, why cannot type today? I don't know. I haven't seen the movie The Black Hole. Actually. Dirty bronze. There. There. Why is the A team in my head? Why is the A team in my skull meats? What is this? Planetary? I don't need a planetary chart. Let's put that over here with the others. It's by Disney. They wanted to do a Star Wars, and that's what they came up with. Well, have they we already checked this, didn't we? Have they considered not Well, now they own Star Wars, so I guess it all came out in the wash. I was singing Superman. I was singing Superman. I don't know what else was going on, but I was singing Superman. About done? You about done with refining? Alright, let's see if we can warp again. Yep, now they own Star Wars, the big jerk faces. I have to say I have enjoyed the movies that they've made since they bought it. I can't lie about that. Cannot lie about that. Let's go here. I think that's a green one. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, maybe it is. Is it A-Team or is it Superman? Oh my God, we're under an hour on the subathon, you guys. It might actually... How much time have we got left? No, we're almost done with today. We're almost done for the day. We're coming up on the end time there. Not the end times. That's something totally different. That is also the A-Team song, isn't it? Space Pickle? Maybe it is Superman. I don't know. Can't take me anywhere. Nope. Alright, next system. You don't want the times to end. Well, luckily, I stream every Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Eastern and one day on the weekend. Thanks for that subs, Alistair. You just wanted to add time to the subathon. I see how it is. I see how it is. Thank you for that subs, Alistair. I appreciate it. I owe a stream of reading the fiction I wrote, some of it, and I owe a cooking stream. I think those are the only two things I actually still owe from the subathon. And I gotta figure out what we're gonna do about the the goal, because yeah, it's been a month since the thing started. Steak? I mean, I can't really afford steak. I've been out of work for over a year, Grizzly. Steak is a high ticket item. And I've got kids. Alright, nothing here. We'll go look at one more system before we shut down for the day. Chicken thighs. Yeah, or I have tenderloins. I can deep fry some tenderloins maybe and fail at that again trying to make chicken tenders. My chicken tendy fails are many. I'm just trying to get it to the chicken to not dry out as I cook it. That's the only thing that's stopping me. I season the shit out of my chicken. I bread it. Sometimes I double bread it because my youngest son likes that. You know, it's like I'll go flour and then egg wash a second time and then do breadcrumbs. And generally he digs it, but sometimes, most of the time, the chicken just dries out. Now we got nothing. Okay. Let's save it here. Let's hit our save beacon. Alright, you've been watching on twitch.tv/SkipperJ, where I stream God bless it, I can't even get my outro right after I change things up. You've been watching on twitch.tv/SkipperJ, where I do co-working and productivity streams during the day on weekdays. Not tomorrow, though. I'm going to be driving. And do gaming streams on Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Eastern and one day on the weekend. 1 week later, those gaming videos go live on YouTube at youtube.com/SkipperJ, where they're grouped by game into playlist in order chronologically so you can watch a playthrough from beginning to end. Thank you very much, Grizzly. I appreciate it coming by. And everyone who's in chat, so much love. Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it. If you guys would like to support me, you can buy me a coffee over at ko-fi.com/skip4j. Big fan of coffee. You can check out my writery goodness over at davidmcrampton.com, where my fiction is available in both dead tree and electronic formats. You can check out my webcomic at fofcomic.com. That stands for Fight or Flight. And surprise, surprise, it's got robots. Got the robots. And if you want to hang out in our Discord, there's an invite. It's pretty chill, pretty laid back. Yeah. So come on by if you like. If not, no big deal. Everybody, remember, even when you don't get a friggin' helmet, you're awesome. And you've got this.